as is customary on the PGM Radio Show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music.
So, I think it's best to start the show with prayers, especially when well wishers are wishing us all the best. That song you just heard was off the new EP, or well, it's a project, EP album. I don't even know again, but it's a dope project from Laddie Poe, and the song is called Voices, off the tape TAP, which is Talk About Poe. Today is a beautiful day. I don't even know how to say this, but today is just an amazing day because there's just so much music that's going to hit you guys tonight. I don't even know where to start from, but let me just bring my co-host on the mic. City Monster, how you doing, bro?
Wagwan,
Are you as excited as I am?
Yeah.
No? Okay,
yeah.
you're not.
No, but I'm saying
you're not. No,
can you even hear the irony in my voice? Like, yeah,
you don't kill the spirit, man.
Like I sound like one of our guests tonight. They know themselves. And this is how they talk. Hey, my name is.
Who are you talking about?
Like this. She know herself. She in the house.
Okay, they casting people on the show tonight. I hear you.
But what up, Lagos? How you doing? Welcome to the PGM show.
Man, listen, dude. Apart from the music, let's just make the announcement real quick.
Yeah, talk to me, bro. Tell them.
Hey, come over here, man. Hey, listen up. We got a new member in the building.
Hey.
Wagwan.
Hey.
We got A in the building.
That's actually his name. It's not just A.
He's always been a member of the PGM Club, but listen, you guys get ready for some amazing DJ sets. This dude is about to kill y'all, and if you were not at the Major Lazer show, then you missed it. But hey, wait, what you got for them today, man?
Got two songs off my new EP. Got a lot of remixes I've been working on, and the rest is just to find out. You find out when I find out.
You've been hibernating a lot working on everything like that.
I have.
Is it coming out this year, though? I mean,
yes,
positive?
yes, like in the next month.
Okay.
It's nothing serious. I just put it on SoundCloud. But it's coming out, though.
I sincerely doubt that when you say it's nothing serious.
As in, like, there's no, like, major rollout. It's just like...
Well, we're majorly rolling out here.
Amen.
Yes. Okay, guys. So listen, let's start with this. Today, we have two bodies of work we're going to put out for you guys. First off, if you remember, sometime, was it 2 years ago, when the Collective came on the show and we premiered it. And that was a body of work that was put together it was a collaborative effort from some amazing talents, instrumentalists and productions and whatnot. They all came together, put out a project. It was dope, and people were yearning, asking, "Where's the follow up?" Well, it's finally here, and we got the crew in the building. Let me just start by bringing on Ghost. Ghost, what up? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Doug?
I see ya.
How you living?
I'm all right, man. Ghost, you're not living up to that title no more. You're really not ghosting anymore. You are actually around these days.
I've been getting scolded. Like, I have to make appearances now. I wasn't going to be here, but, it's you.
Oh, really?
It's you.
You weren't?
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. We have Thames in the building as well. Thames, how you doing, girl?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So Thames is the newest recruit on the project. You weren't on the first one, but on this one you are on it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm honored, really. I didn't.
Hey, so are we.
Yeah.
Laddie
That's
Poe.
an excited voice, by the way.
I know.
She's gonna kill me.
Laddie Poe was in the studio last week to premiere his tape, which we just played for you, Voices. Well, the song we played for you was Voices featuring Effia. Laddie Poe's in the building because he's also on the Collective. Poe, how you doing, man?
Doing great. Good to be back here again.
Yes, it is. Quick one. How's the reception from the tape? I mean, since you've been doing a lot of media rounds since you left.
It's been great so far. I mean, we're trending on Boomplay. It's number 6 on Nigerian Apple Music.
Dope.
I mean, I can't do it without you guys, and the support has been legendary.
Hey,
keep supporting, keep listening.
Man, guys, make sure you go stream that tape. Hey, put that on repeats. All right, that tape is worth listening to. I'm sure you're going to love it as well.
And those of you that haven't gotten the tape, they're talking about you support, but you haven't gotten the tape, get it right now. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I love this. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, we got Tech in the building as well. Tech, man, get on the mic real quick.
What's good, Lagos? How you guys?
It's about time, though, right?
It's about time.
We've been waiting for this for a minute.
But it's going to be like back to back now because Tommy Thomas, who featured on this project as well, dropped an amazing EP with Lyric. Poe just dropped, to me, the best rap tape
out of Nigeria for a long time. The collective is coming out now. I've been fortunate enough to work with all these amazing people who are seated next to me, and some who weren't here, Icon, Sparks, and also the initial collective. And now we've got our projects coming up as well very soon. But we're here about the collective tonight. So live, create, repeat.
Absolutely. Live, create, and repeat. Listen, that when Icon was sitting in the studio the other day, at first I didn't quite get it. That was that night when we were all in the studio. But
it was probably like some beverages you are taking. I didn't know you get it clearly.
Beverages. You blame Ghost for that though.
Yeah.
Okay, so is she on the tape as well?
Yes. So
I've got. Well, you introduce her real quick.
So I'll let her introduce herself.
Okay, so let me do the introduction.
All right, cool. Yeah.
So a couple of days ago, I went to the studio, Venom. I think it's Venom Studio, right?
My studio.
It was your studio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to the studio, and Tech was like, "Yo, Douglas, you have something in common with a certain lady who's in the building," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever, man." But it turns out, not only is she German, but she is from Berlin. Shout out to, listen, girl. Let me say, Juju, get on the mic real quick. Ich muss dir was sagen, ja, auf Deutsch erstmal.
Warum?
Auf Deutsch erstmal, du bist ja die neueste Kumpel, die ich jetzt in mein Leben habe.
No, wait. Lagos.
Yo, Nigerians are Nigerian. No, don't mind him. I don't speak German.
Lagos. They said Indubisi is coming with ECAU.
Plotting for guys.
They said Indubisi is coming with ECAU. So if you are a true PGM fan, come to the station and collect ECAU. That's all they said. People should be coming. Come and be coming to Beat FM.
Okay. Well, you got Juma, how you doing, Crystal, though?
I'm good. I'm very good. Yeah.
So tell us real quick, what are you in town for? Because you gave me quite an interesting story. I want you just to say it on the air.
Yeah, I'm going to break it down real quick. So I'm an artist in residence at the Art House Foundation, and it's in collaboration with the Goethe Institute. So it's an exchange program between Berlin artists and Lagosian artists. So I'm working on an exhibition, actually. And is it good to advertise my...
Yeah, hey, listen, girl.
Anti-shameless plug.
So really shameless. On the 23rd of October, I'm gonna exhibit a curated show called Third Spaced Out. It's about hybrid identities and about exploring the third space from a dance, poetic, and musical perspective. So it's like and live painting and live writing. So yeah, at 16 by 16.
Oh man!
Come on.
Well, listen, hey, we're gonna repeat that info, but that date has to be marked. Hey guys, listen, whatever you're doing today, I want you guys to bring out a notepad. So any song you listen to, just jot down how you feel about the record and give us some feedback. But also bring out your diaries and put down the dates, because there's a lot that's going to roll out today. We're going to make announcements, a lot of announcements. So just jot down the dates so you guys don't miss out on anything. Okay? Shout out to you for coming on the show, by the way. And Nsikak also, who's an amazing instrumentalist, a guitarist. He's in the building as well. I want to come on the mic and say something real quick. Nsikak, how you doing, man?
I'm great.
Great? No, you got to talk a little bit, like I can't hear you.
I'm great.
Okay. So the last time we came on the show, were you here the last?
No.
You weren't here the last time, right? Where's Fumbi, by the way? Is he?
I think he's on his way.
How am I supposed to know?
Okay. So I guess Fumbi. I guess you guys have switched places now. Fumbi was here last time. Now you're the one.
Wow.
Bars.
Switching up roles.
Okay, guys. Well, listen, we have everybody in the building. Remember, there are 2 tapes we are unveiling for you today. Odunsi is also in the building because he has his own official album that is dropping this Friday. There's a private listening tomorrow. If you didn't get the invites, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
I didn't get the invite.
I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. But hey, listen, let's start with music. Guys, I want to jump right into it. Talk to us about the collective. Tech, get on the mic real quick.
Yeah.
So we want to look at the process of making this tape.
Okay.
And the selection of
so should I start?
Yes, go ahead. Let's hear it.
So basically what happened was, this is the most organic music I've ever created in my life. What happened was, we literally in September decided, Sparks and Icon put out the bat signal, said they wanted us to come and work on some music. We all went into the studio, no plans, no preconceived ideas. They made the beats. People jumped on the songs. There's a lot of songs that might have Ghost, Not Me, Me Not Ghost, Poe, Fumbi, Tommy Thomas, and then like even like Tim's jumped on the track. She came to the studio. And then the craziest part was how I met Jumoke as well. Was literally, we met the day before. We met the day before she came to come and do the record.
Are you serious?
And it's crazy. Just like there was a lot of things that were just syncing at the same time. You know, so there was a lot of synergies on this album,
right.
which is in the music. There's not too much deep thought behind it. We just wanted to create like great music. You know, to show people that it's all right to be spontaneous. Right. It's all right to be different. You know,
that's beautiful.
Especially in this environment.
Yeah,
I
totally agree with that.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're allowing the universe to dictate how things move. Okay, all right. So you picked the first song we're gonna play on the tape,
right.
Okay? And whoever is, you tell me. So let me tell you what I have first on my list. I know the list I have. I don't know if it's
how many songs can we play. That's the most important question. So
we can play. So here's the thing. I want us to play. Hold a second. I want us to play 4 songs. Okay, we'll play 4 songs, and then literally everybody else then can go, and it officially drops on Friday, right?
Yeah,
this Friday. So we're gonna.
I'll let people decide the songs. Misha, I know that there's one called "Hold You Down," which is with Fumbi Po and Tommy Thomas. That's my favorite song.
Okay,
so that one definitely.
Okay, so listen. While everybody's thinking about their favorite song, let's start with that one real quick. PGM Radio, guys, we're pushing good music. The whole objective is to enlighten you guys on the amazing sounds that are coming out of Nigeria and Africa. All right, so don't sleep on this. This is the Collective. As is customary on the PGM Radio Show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music.
Fumbi came through with the R&B side to it. Paul came through with the lyrics. And it's actually a true story what he rapped on that. And then Tommy Thomas killed it as well.
Yeah.
So it's just like different styles mashed up together. That's what I like about it.
But
then I played it for one baby Miles the other day. I really liked it. So, hey.
So was that like the pass mark?
Yeah, that's pass mark. I don't care if you like it.
Oh snap!
To be honest.
Oh snap! Okay.
You know,
man, it's called woman power, my guy. It's there.
You know, we don't have that chest and all that.
Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. I can't even hide. Yeah. Pillow talk is real.
Wow, why just have to go all the way to pillow talk, dog? What if she's just his neighbor that just likes good music? You don't understand?
Whatever.
I've never seen my neighbor's pillow. Let's just like that. Trust me.
Okay, guys. Okay, so that's Hold You Down.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get to the next song. Thames, let's just move to the right. Thames, you tell me the next song you want us to play, but share with us a bit more about what it was like creating this project with them, especially since you're like for lack of a better word, a freshman coming into the scene. Am I right to say that? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you have one song out, which we think is amazing, by the way. But yeah, when the first time I met you in the studio, you actually blew my mind. Shout out to you, Wally, for actually putting me onto that record, though. But yeah, talk to us. And you want to raise the mic up a little bit?
Yeah, it was cool. It was really good. Wally just hit me up and he was like, "Yo, I want you to jump on something quickly." So I just went to the studio. I went to the studio and they were just playing like beats, like all the beats that I heard in both like Sparks' and like Icons. Yeah, they're all mad. Mm-hmm. And we did a couple of things and then we just decided on one song. And yeah, it was really cool. I loved like the process. Wale is a cool guy. He's very...
I keep hearing Wale. What's going on?
No, Wale is like, the bro.
He's a good neighbor, Abby.
Yes, a very good. No, stop now. No, not that. But like,
wait.
No.
Wait.
Oh, he's not a good neighbor.
Wait.
He's not my neighbor.
He's not that neighbor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what? We know.
But
what
yeah,
you're saying.
it was.
We hear you.
It was a good process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Between Sparks and this is kind of weird. Between Sparks and Icon, which of the beats would you have wanted to take home?
Take home.
Yeah. Which of the beats would you have wanted to take home
for her own personal project?
Yeah, for her own personal project.
In other words, who do you prefer working with?
I didn't want to ask it like that. Why are you like this?
I guess that's what it is, right?
It
puts you on the spot. But listen, I don't know why he's asking that question. I think they're both dope. But go ahead.
Honestly, I can't even choose. Like, my mind is already like getting confused right now. Yeah. Honestly, I will go home with both of them and have a threesome.
Tell them the secret is coming out.
So from my little observation, first of all, they're both dope, but I think Icon is too much of a perfectionist. Like he might just take a longer time to put it out or to get ready.
I'm a perfectionist though. Someone has to stop me.
Am I lying?
Yo, Thames is worse than Icon. Thames is worse.
I love Icon too, but that's it. Like,
Dog,
I know
Thames is worse than Icon.
I'm like a perfectionist. I like to get the best thing ever.
When's your birthday, Mary?
June 11.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Gemini.
Okay. No one. I was just asking because
you want to buy a present?
No, I don't mind.
No. She's not my neighbor.
Okay.
Sorry guys. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, hey, let's play the record, shall we?
Yeah.
What's it called? Real quick.
It's called Kiss the Fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And who produced this? Sparks, right? So just to be correct, who were the guys that actually worked on this project in production wise? Just Sparks and Icon, both of them, right? Does Insaka produce? Are you serious? Guy, you're just a slow guy. No worries now. Yeah, see Mike D, I just the form my hand. I just keep quiet.
Production low key though.
Are you serious? Low key. You better not be low key because the guys ahead of you are very loud though. You have to loud yourself so that people will know and
shameless
work with
plug, bro.
You understand?
Shameless plug.
Okay.
Plug it.
So before we play the record, let's just acknowledge Fumbi has just walked into the building. Shout out to him. All right. We can't wait for your project too. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I know because it's about time too. But hey, let's play the record. This is called Kiss the Fire. PGM Club, baby. Hey guys, listen up, yeah. This is from the body of work called the Collectiv3. It's coming out this Friday. Okay, so make sure, please, that you keep your ears and eyes to the ground, and once it's out, make sure you go and cop that. Check it out real quick. Kiss the Fire featuring Thames. As is customary on the PGM radio show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. I
close my chalice when I wanna kiss the fire.
Solidified. Put my hand in the fire just to feel alive. Put my dreams at the forefront of every thought. Put my heart in the beat when they press record. Life threw me off course, but I was never lost. Intuition led me back to my present thoughts. Validation from the hurt is what I never sought. I heard them yanning, but I swore I'd never get involved. I know it's real. I feel the flames. I feel the shift. God, I feel the change. Once you walk through the fire, you never be the same. Cause if you're walking in the light, how much it will change? If it hasn't yet arrived, man, don't feel ashamed. Cause guys switch lanes, how to deal with pain. Had to change the rules when they rigged the game. Come on, look at what this shit became. Cause I'm
patient. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I went in search of all those things my heart desired. I carried sand across the ocean, missing home. I close my chalice when I wanna kiss the fire.
Before the sun goes down, gonna fly, I got, gonna take it up, till I die, I got. Before the sun goes down, gonna fly, I got, gonna take it up, till I die, I got. Tell me, would you take me home? I'm caught in emotion. Tell me, would you let me go? I'm out in the ocean now. Nothing but a fire inside me. But I need to free my mind. I know where I'm meant to be.
I've been patient. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I went in search of all those things my heart desired. I carried sand across the ocean, missing home.
I cross my darlings when I wanna kiss the
As is customary on the PGM radio show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push.
Okay, guys. So listen, that song is called "Kiss the Fire." And why did you actually call it that, "Kiss the Fire"? I mean, who labeled it? The mic is right there.
Tommy's a spiritual guy, so the guy was probably, probably some next dimension portal.
Yeah.
No, but it was his hook, so everybody fed off the energy that he brought.
Right.
So yeah, shout out Tommy Thomas.
Dope. Tommy T, I heard you're not feeling too well, man. Get well soon, Holmes.
Bro.
All love, man. All day, every day. Okay, listen up. So, moving on. You listen to music from the EP. Is it an EP? Would you call it an EP or an album? What would you call it?
Man, just a project, man. We created tracks.
Why is everyone doing that?
Every track we made it onto the project. So
Right.
there was nothing. So we just literally went in. We worked for 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks we made 9 tracks, and that was it.
Dope.
There was one feature that we were waiting on that didn't come. The person's in the room, so big him up. But yeah, everything else
Tech,
made it.
What's wrong with calling it an album? What does it take away from it? Because
I don't really buy into EP, album, all of that. We just make music, man, and we put it out. If it's 4 tracks and they're dope, then it's 4 tracks. If it's 9 tracks, then it's 9 tracks.
Okay.
Like there's no sets like Kanye West 7 numbers.
Yeah, I hear you.
I guess there is.
EP is nothing more than 30 minutes.
Extended playlist or something like that.
Extended play.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is more like an LP.
Yeah, technically it's an LP. Yes.
No, technically in that in those terms,
it will be an LP.
It's an LP. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna put
any labels on
LP.
it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so in Sikak,
Yeah, I think
we didn't get to talk to you the last time, so I want you to express yourself a little bit.
Pull the mic closer, sorry.
Yeah, you can pull it up actually.
Yeah,
it's not going to break. Yeah, there we go.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Everybody in Sikak is a guitarist. Whenever Fumbi's performing, you see him right next to him. So
he makes Fumbi sound
Shout
good.
out. Go ahead.
My best song on this project, I think it's Fulfill Your Destiny.
Fulfill Your Destiny.
Yeah.
And why would you
I think the music is epic.
Yeah.
I really think the music is epic.
Post trying to say something.
I want to say something because Insikak is not just only a guitarist; he's also a producer in his own right.
Right.
And I think Insikak, we should play the song that you produced. That's what I think personally.
That's it. Shameless plug.
Yeah. Listen, I totally agree with Paul because
so
not only do we want to actually now see your production.
Fulfill your destiny,
let's see. Brother, we are here for you to make. We are here for you to make money. It's not you understand. Okay. Shame yourself and plug it.
I think the song I produced is Delilah, and that's my song too.
What's your personal song?
Wait, so
what are you talking about on the track?
Wait, we get up. I want to get up. We need to get the vocals guys on the mic. If you're gonna say something, get on the mic. You know who Delilah is? She made Samson fall, man. What you saying?
I think for me, I just made the music.
Oh.
And it just came that Delilah was just a thing that we could talk about.
Okay, but so
No.
explain that to me.
He doesn't want to give the. He
You
doesn't
used to
want
cut your hair when you
give
were sleeping. Abi. One girl has cut your hair before. Abi.
Zika, tell me
At
this.
the point, I wanted to change the name of the song because I didn't want this question. Trust me.
No, it's okay.
Oh, you have just shot yourself in the foot because now the question stands. Bro.
Any girl that cuts my hair, I'm going to cut all her everything.
Hey, seriously,
Shout out Delilah from Bogobiri.
But
Tell him,
if you
go.
think about Delilah
Tell him
from
to-
the Bible,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, so but how does that relate to you and Zika directly, Delilah?
I
Is
think
there a Delilah? Go ahead, just talk to us, bro. Hey, listen. Listen. This is a secret between all of us. Hey, nobody says anything out of this room.
Apart from the whole Instagram.
Apart from the rest of it.
Just me, you, and Instagram Live.
But I really think that everyone has gotten to that point in their life.
Right.
Sometimes you've always had one Delilah. Those fantasies you really want, but you can't get sometimes.
No.
Tell him, son.
Wait.
Are you in a relationship?
Wait. Chill. Let me say. So actually, it's the reverse. If you're going to use that analogy, then it's a Delilah who you actually want, but it's not good for you.
Yeah.
No, but you mostly want what's not good for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So you and if you get it, it's harmful. But then you still want it.
Like a foursome is not good for you.
What?
A foursome is never good. So he just said it's sometimes something that you want that you can't get.
Mm-hmm.
So we all indulge that fantasy, and then you are saying, Douglas, a foursome is never good though.
Is that your own?
I don't know.
That's why they call the guy monster.
That's where your own mind went.
Is that a dumb?
No, I've had.
So what you want is awesome.
No, I've dreamt about being married to more than one woman at the same time.
Okay.
Once. It was a fantasy, and then it ended. Tell him, Poe. But yeah, I'm just messing around. Listen, bro,
stop lying.
Ghost, I'm a good kid. I'm a child of God.
Whatever.
Anyway, I go to church.
Whatever.
Shout out to all the Delilahs out there.
Okay, so Nsika produced this record. It's called Delilah. Nsika, I think you're still holding back on us, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, okay. But I think but you want to say?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that because I from what I've heard you say, you already understand the good message behind it and what is good for you. So if there's any Delilah, just stay far away, bro. Okay, because you got to fulfill your destiny in life.
You got it, man.
Yeah, so you don't allow no Delilah to cut your hair off and make you lose your powers. All right,
you never know what you
exactly
test it.
Exactly, and that might have been Samson's destiny.
So right. But that might have been his destiny.
Exactly,
you have to test the stuffs.
All right, guys, hey, let's play this record. All right, this is from Nsika, who produces, and he's on the record as well. Who else on the record with you on this? It's just you?
No, me, Tommy Thomas, I got my mom.
Yeah, Tommy Thomas is on it. I'm on it.
I think literally everybody's on it.
Damn.
Icon is on it.
Yeah, Fumbi on it.
Icon rap to his song.
Yeah, rap.
I don't think I've even heard this track, so I don't even know who's on it anymore, man.
So this is like the weirdest thing I'm seeing. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of creatives working together, but you guys work on a project. None of y'all have even heard it.
I'm telling you that we literally created this music and they mixed it and we are releasing. There's been no back and forth. Because the truth is as well, to be very honest, everybody sitting here is a perfectionist.
Right.
So if Icon and them let us go back and forth,
you guys
will
will
be tweaking this
it.
album to next year.
Right.
So it's just really fresh out of the mix.
I feel you.
The first time they're hearing it, you're hearing it.
Damn. And you guys out there hearing it as well. So we're all sharing the same experience right now. Hey, listen, give us some feedback. Well, I apologize for Instagram Live. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not connected. City Monsters Live, though, at City Monsters. Go check it out. You can catch and then there are other handles as well. Black Pharaoh, check them out as well. Who else? Well, anyway, let's play the music, all right? We're back in a short bit. As is customary on the PGM Radio Show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria.
Delilah's dealing with something else. Phone is always ringing cause she's running from wedding bells. I watch her setting fire to the rain like she met Adele. With her I know there's more than meets the eye, almost couldn't tell.
Oh, you said it well, as deep as wet as wells. And she probably heard of everything you can tell a girl. Talk is cheap, but it sounds good with Louis Chanel. Girl, you better get up on this wave cause it's set in sail.
You know that money comes and goes. Like, you know the world revolves around that like a satellite. Love it, yo, you saw me from a distance, don't try to lie. Gravity navigating us closer, I'm falling like
kryptonite. The way she doing this man is like she knows exactly what to do to take her to paradise. Her body's moving me, they make me paralyzed. I thought that I was bad, but she be moving me better guys.
You know that money comes and goes.
Okay, guys. Hey, can we give a round of applause to Nsikak, man? Listen, hey, come on, guys. Listen, Nsikak, let me tell you something, yeah? Listen, there's no place for people who are shy and trying to be, you can't be modest in this, man. Dude, if you're dope, you're dope. And you have to be able to, stand up tall for what you have created. Do you understand? I swear to God, before today, I didn't know you produced.
Bro, it's great quality.
I'm pretty sure there are a million people out there who don't know as well.
But yeah, I think the real thing is that I never wanted to put myself out there as a producer.
Right.
I wanted to just make records for myself. at first, but
Okay.
I think
You have to just dabble, right?
kind of changing.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you got the best of both worlds right now, because you not only are you a great instrumentalist, you can produce as well, right? Yeah, go ahead.
On Insicak's defense,
Right.
I think the whole thing why an artist has to be loud about what he does, I think that's a Nigerian thing.
Okay.
Michael Jackson
Boom.
didn't talk that much. Like, he never wanted to go for interviews. I
Right.
think if you do the work and put it out,
It would speak
constantly.
for itself. It would speak for itself, right?
Mhm.
See, I hear you, but see, so here's my thing. I guess also in those times, right? The information flow was also not as much as it is right now. People had a longer attention span. Now with all the information that is hitting us from social media, from the cable TV, and all of that stuff, right? If you really don't stand behind what you have done
and speak,
it will catch a few, but you may also lose quite a lot. I don't know, and that's just because we're in a different time now, right? The attention span, the attention span is low now.
I also think that as well. If it was another environment, because
Right.
like Insicak has played with everybody from Bears to Cobams to us to everybody you can think of.
True.
That is, all the shows that you want to think of. And I think if it was in another space, like in the States or somewhere else, where your musicianship and the amount of effort you put on other people is compensated properly,
Right.
then I think that would, his
Yeah.
name would already be a lot bigger.
True. I agree.
So shout out Insicak.
I agree. Sika, but anyway, man, hey, shout out to you, man. It's a dope record. It's a dope record.
Thank you.
I hope Delilah
doesn't find you.
Delilah's coming back.
Okay, we got one last record to play. Ghost, I haven't really heard you on this project very well, so let's have Ghost and Fumbi talk real quick. Can you push them? Which record you mean?
Hi, this is Fumbi.
Which one are you on? Which record are you on?
The funny thing is, I'm the one on the Fulfill Your Destiny.
Are you serious?
And you were all dissonant. So.
Well, hey, first of all, in their defense, they didn't diss the record. They
Shout out.
They didn't diss the record. They just say Sikak should play what he produced. But you know what? Now that you're on the record, we're going to sample that record as well, just a little bit, because my girl can't come on the show and leave without us playing that record, man.
Only because she's from Berlin, yeah?
Only because she's from Berlin, Germany.
I haven't
yes.
even heard it. So.
And she hadn't even heard it. I mean, there's not. See, so here's the thing. So if she goes back to Germany tomorrow and says, "Oh, beyond all my experience in Nigeria working with X, Y, Z and whatnot, I was also on the PGM radio show and they played my record." That's something, isn't it?
It is. and it's my
fellow Berlin guy.
And the fellow Berlin guys.
That's all Douglas cares about right here.
Hey, listen. Hey, just leave me be, man. I'm not even playing, man. I love my peoples out there. Fumbi, let's talk to you, bro. You and Ghost.
Hello.
Okay, so which record y'all picking collectively?
Well,
one that you guys are on.
Well, simply
we're not on one together.
Okay, not one together, right? Okay, so we had you on one.
Yeah.
So let's pick what Ghost is on, but then we'll talk to both of y'all, really.
I think
Ghost, you got to get on the mic, man.
the one I'm on is a bit,
hardcore.
Yeah, no, not hardcore. It's a bit, I want you to hear like the musicianship that's gone into this thing.
Nah, but bro, anything you put out is part of your craft.
Wait, what do you mean the musicianship? Explain it to me, like that.
Like like the synergy between everyone was like that was just it's like me and Tech,
right?
So I don't really think that would represent the collective.
The collective body.
The collective body,
itself,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, so the one with Fumbi, I want to. Oh, is that's just you, Seth?
Yeah, that's just me, man.
That won't present anything. Okay, you already played the one that he's on with everybody else.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so it's fair enough to say that the only one that stands out right now is the Fulfill Your Destiny one that Juju's on. Is she the only one on it?
It's the intro song to the project.
Okay.
I think me personally, I think you should sample both records. There's a really amazing record called I Want It Back. There's Fulfill Your Destiny. So I think you can.
So I Want It Back and Fulfill Your Destiny, right?
Yeah.
Which do you think we should play first?
I think we should close with the intro.
Okay, so we'll play I Want It Back first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Who's on this record?
Just Fumbi.
Just Fumbi, yeah?
Yeah. He doesn't know me. I have like 16 bars. No, just Fumbi. Just Fumbi, yeah.
Okay, Fumbi, just real quick, yeah?
Yeah.
Is this statement correct? Someone says we don't hear too much of Fumbi because he really only likes making music with his family.
With my family.
Yes, like these lot are your family.
Right.
And there's the truth. You've not really, apart from the one you had with when you were with Odunsi on Desire.
Yeah.
You've never. I've not seen you. You don't do a lot of.
I mean,
collaborations like that.
Well,
not that many.
Yeah, not that many. I mean,
Why?
I've done with Chin. I've done with.
Yes, you've done with Chin. That was
Find You.
Find You, right? Yeah, that's just true.
And well, that was a while ago. And then
But is the statement true? Just let me ask you, is that true?
No, it's not. It's
not, right?
Yeah. I mean, the songs that come to me, I would do.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as I listen to it and I feel like, yeah, this is dope, I would do it. It's
so
not.
So in other words, not many enough songs are coming to you. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. Well, not enough that I feel that
are worth jumping on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fair enough.
You're very picky about collaborations.
Yeah.
Is that a brand?
I mean,
is that a brand concern?
It has to be something that I actually feel connected to. Like if I hear it and something jumps at me, like the way we did Desire, I was in the studio with Modusi and they played the beat. And I was like, yo, I have to be on this.
Yeah,
you know, it's that kind of thing.
That's a beautiful record, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. And they just had some like the vocalist on that track was just it was stupid. How do you get all them guys on one track? It was just stupid, man. But anyway, shout out to you, man. It was such a dope record. Okay, so should we play it?
Yeah,
I Want It Back?
Let's play I Want It
All
Back.
right, let's play it back. I Want It Back, and then we're going to sign this particular collective off with Fulfill Your Destiny with Juju on it. Hey, check this one out real quick. Fumbi's on this record.
Now here's the thing I can't believe. I used to think the enemy was me. You build me up with energy so you can bring me down to my knees. And I know you don't mean to be, but when the negativity runs deep, just set aside the jealousy. A little love can set you free. See, but now I realize it was a lesson in disguise. All the things you took from me when I was young. I want it back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want it back. I want it back. All the things you took from me when I was young. I want it back. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Deserted where we used to be. You left my watch, but then you took my time. I sacrificed my everything. I had your back, but then you took my spine. Of all the things you did to me, you tried to take away who I could be. Laid on my insecurities. You were so good at making me feel guilty. Yeah. See, but now I realize it was a lesson in disguise. All the things you took from me when I was young.
Okay, guys. Nsikak. Yeah, man.
I guess.
Hey, your destiny is about to be fulfilled, bro. Don't even play with this, man.
Amen.
Yeah, you should.
Amen.
You should embrace it. It's about time. And yeah, man, you've worked so hard. There's no reason why the spotlight shouldn't be on you as well.
Amen.
Okay. Hey, listen, I want to give a shout out to everybody who worked on this project, seriously, because let me tell you, first of all, shout out to Icon and Sparks. I think that it was a smart thing to do not to allow you guys to listen to this record before today. Because, yes, I just feel like no one would have thought that this would come, unscripted, unplanned, just organically, people, sharing energy and inspiration and creativity. That's just too dope.
Let me ask you guys a question. Off what Douglas said about it's a good idea, you guys not hearing it before today. Do you guys, any of you think...
is there anything you want to change?
It would have benefited from you hearing it before the final mix came out. Do you feel like there's anything... Not because you're casting shots or throwing shots at anyone, but just like, do you think it would have benefited from you guys listening to it and critiquing?
I think they should have let me sing instead of from you.
Hey,
I really killed that.
Have you ever sang on a record? Ghost, have you ever sang on a record?
Yeah. Bro, who be telling, man?
Yeah, man. In fact, Ghost is writing a jam for me.
Is he singing on it? Forget that he's writing.
You sing it first now. You sing it first.
That's the problem. That's about we would never get to hear the singing though. Okay, all right.
But y'all never answered the question though.
No, that's I guess from the silence, I guess nobody would have.
I mean, it goes without saying. It goes without saying that when you listen to it, you obviously want to. There's certain things that you want to do better. Well, maybe let me just speak for myself.
Right, go ahead.
There are certain things that I will hear that I will want to do better or do in a different way or even add. And I guess that's the reason why it takes so long for me to release
Put
anything.
out stuff. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Listen, guys, this is a general question to you before we play the last one. So, what do you want everyone to take out of this? And you've explained something earlier, but just going forward.
Okay, I think from my side anyway, first of all, is that like the collective is people coming together, collaborating, putting their energies together to create something.
Right.
I think that first of all, as like musicians, first and foremost, as artists, secondly, as Nigerians, even as Africans, I think the only way that we're ever really going to move forward is if we do come together, collaborate, and create stuff. Like I think that's, if you look at like even some of the records you mentioned today, like Desire, that's born out of like Fumbia and Odunsi and them lot creating. Palm Wine Music is very much the same. Tap is very much the same. In as much as those are not our projects, like we're sleeping in the studio to make sure the mix is right or everything is right. So for us, it's literally about like, everybody just like, and then as well, the second message is being different, man. Like there's no rules. Like we just done this project. There's no rules. Like, so create your own, do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you can't put out music this way or that way. Just do you, man. And that's,
I think the key word I would take out of it is collaboration. I would take that collaboration is the key word I'll take out of it, because it also allows a diversity of personalities and characters to be able to express themselves on whatever project is being worked on, and that's really the beauty of it. You understand? So
yes, for sure.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I totally agree. We're gonna wrap up with the
Icon is on right now. He thinks he wants to say something to you real quick.
Icon, what's up, bro?
Is in South Africa good internet?
Bro. So I know you got
his skin look fresher as well.
I'm gonna hold you closer to the mic, man. Okay, so hold on. Let me just so you can see me very well. There we go. What I just
Don't spoil him. I'm on now.
Don't
spoil him.
Guy. I don't spoil it in no. Try.
Wow.
See. Sorry, my guy. My Igbo man. I don't know. We don't know how to use technology like that. Please, no vex. Please, can you watch out for that, please? Don't let that not.
Got you.
Let's get back Icon on. But should we get Juju on real quick? Jamaica, do you want to say something real quick?
Yeah. To be honest, I wrote this in an hour. So yeah.
Have you? Okay, so
is that normal for you?
So actually, it always happens. Like people send me something a day before they want to get it recorded, and then I remember when Wale was telling me something about, we need a poet for this track, and I was like, oh, maybe for next year, I basically had like 1 hour time, right. But I always write poetry to music, so it's nothing new.
Okay,
but
can you just real quick? How did y'all meet? How did you and Wale meet?
let me start the story. So the maddest part of the story is that a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, hit me up last year, and she was in Germany, and she was like, "Yo, they're playing your song, Palm Wine Music, at the radio station in Germany." So I was like, "That's mad, man! Like, how would they get to Germany?" But cool, you know. And then randomly, like, I was filming I was helping film some Major Lazer thing, and then a bunch of people just walked past me on the street. Like about 5 women just walked past me on the street, and then one of them stopped and was like, "Oh, isn't that the guy? I want to take a picture with him or something." So she came and took the picture, and then and Jumoke was one of the like 4 or 5. Exactly, she was one that ignored me. So obviously that's when you now check for like, yo, and then they said she's an artist, and I found out we had already been following each other on like Instagram. And I said, "What kind of artist?" She said, "Poet." So I was like, okay. After I finished the shoot, because we're literally looking for someone to do spoken word on the intro. So I hit her up, and then randomly I just said like, "Yo," like she said she DJs. She's a radio DJ in Germany as well. So I said, "Did you randomly meet someone last year because she said she'd been playing our music?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did." And it turns out it was the same person who like the year before. So I feel like little things like that are meant to happen.
The universe just brought it together. Jimmy.
Shout out Berlin Community Radio, Yasa. Okay, that's it.
Okay, let's play the record, Fulfill Your Destiny. Guys, it's been amazing, man. I'm not even gonna lie. This is once again the Collective. It's coming out on Friday. Friday is the 12th. Oh man. But that's not the only thing coming out this Friday. Stay with us for a second. After we play this record, we're about to give you a rare experience. All right. Meanwhile, check this out real quick. Fulfill Your Destiny. PGM Radio, baby. As is customary on the PGM Radio Show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music.
I don't think people really mean any harm like directly, like per se.
I mean, I'm finding it very hard to understand. I'm not an artist, so I've probably never been in those shoes, but just even trying to mentally picture that. So what did it feel like going through that moment? Because did you question your friends or
yeah,
people?
Definitely, man. That's my bro,
Shani?
Chubbs. Yeah,
Shani, how's it going, man?
Yeah, he A&R the project.
Okay.
Alongside with me.
Okay.
That was like, I'm sure it was nice. I'll message Chubbs, man. Like, bro, I'm breaking down. Like,
yeah. Tell me from your point of view. How did you see what he was going through?
I mean, I feel like for him, it's just been like a very long road.
Right.
In the sense of whether it's, people in the industry or like actual fans or just anyone,
right?
He's seen as the guy. So there's a lot of pressure on being the guy.
True.
Anything you do, like whether it's you're putting up an Instagram post or you're dropping a song or you're praying somewhere, he's the guy. So whether he's meant to be the guy, like whether he's accepted that title or not, that's how a lot of people look at him.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you walk him through that process, like where his mind is in a bad place? How did you
get him out of that? Yeah.
As his A&R.
Basically by telling him the music is fire, and when it comes out, he's gonna forget orders. And like I know Dunsi, like he's actually just a very relaxed person. Like some like people get in their heads sometimes. I don't know. It's like I watch a lot of football.
Okay.
If a striker scores 30 goals in one season, then they go 5 games without scoring.
They pick on him, yeah.
Do people like you shouldn't think you're bad because you just scored 30. So sometimes like he'll go for 2 weeks. I'll be like, oh, what's good? Because I haven't recorded anything, I haven't written anything. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Like, you know who you are.
True.
You don't need to like get worked up about that. Like, it's calm, like, because you're gonna score 30 again.
I hear you there.
So quick question: A&R in someone like A&R and someone like Odunsi, do you have like, because obviously A&R and you kind of like help shape the sound, discover what they need to bring out the body of work.
Yeah.
Do you have like a lot of creative control when it comes to Odunsi sound? Like, because I know he's very hands-on as a producer.
Yeah.
He mixes like lots of his own stuff. Like, do you control some of that?
Nah, not at all. For me, it's more like, as you said, he's a producer. So he very much has a clear idea of what he wants his songs to sound like.
Right.
I'm never there being like, oh yeah, not on some Suge Knight. Yeah, we need a hit right now. Like, it's never that. It's more like, especially towards the beginning, I'll be like, oh, like, because I kind of grew up between London and Lagos. So some albums I've heard them, like he might not even have heard. So I'll be like, oh, you should go listen to J. Paul,
right?
Who's like a British artist, who's like kind of underground.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, oh, you should go listen to like Sampha's first EP.
Okay.
And just like to get different angles of, okay, if I'm trying to make a point, I'll be like, oh, this guy did this. Like you can kind of infuse that into what you're doing,
right?
But because he's a producer, he has a very clear idea of what he wants. So whatever I'm saying, it's just sprinkly on top. He still has the control.
I totally get you, man, and that's dope. Engine, let me just take it back to what he said about you being the guy. The truth is, that's the word on the streets. You are amongst those that are being looked at as, you know,
forefront of
the forefront of
it is,
you know, whatever is happening. And let me be honest with you, we're like consumers on our end, right? There is a lot of expectations for you all to kick down that door. Somebody got to kick down the door.
Yeah, definitely. We think about it every day. We don't act like we do, but like sometimes we don't sleep. Sometimes I'll be on the phone with Shani till like 5 a.m. just talking like, bro, what are we going to do, man? Like we look at people who've tried to do things and like what happened, man? Like what happened to this guy? Why didn't this happen? He was supposed to do this. What happened? So that paranoia is definitely there, because you're just looking at your situation. You're looking at where you are from. You're looking at different things. You're looking at what people have said before. You're looking at theories. You're looking at market structure. And it's hard to still go in and do what you want to do, because like when you're like talking, it's normal, but like when you sit in front of the mic, that moment is like very important, because it's like what direction are you about to do? Are you about to like not be true to yourself or be true to yourself? So
okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like the team, you guys have like a structure. You guys have a lot of your structure problems taken care of to a certain extent. Structure in the sense that you've got an A&R, you've got a team behind you.
I'm sure he's not the only A&R, but
even in the A&R thing, it's like we're friends. We're all friends.
Yeah, I know. What I'm leading to is you seem to have a structure that works, whether it be him or a lot more bigger structure. I don't want to call any names. But you seem to have a structure. Do you think, in discovering what's next and what direction y'all should take, do you think y'all should like, how much of the sound of discovering a new sound for you guys, or discovering or just pushing the boundaries on the sound is needed? I mean, so what I'm saying is you have a structure that is kind of taken care of. Do you think you should focus more on pushing the boundaries with your sound?
Especially since you guys are considered as leaders.
Right? Do you think you guys should focus more?
Do you think part of your responsibility is to push the boundaries of this, you know, exploring
kind of sound?
That's the first responsibility anyway. That's what we wake up like when we're in the studio. That's the first thing that when I touch a mic, when I touch a keyboard, that's the first thing I think about.
Yeah, what I would say is that, like, watching him for the past year and a half, he has like a rare hat, because he's worked on like so many projects, like MI, SDC, Zamir, Santi stuff. But there's a rare hat that, like, when he has the rare hat on, it sounds completely different to everything else. Almost to the point where, like, I would, like, he'll send me a song and I already know, okay, this is not rare, this is just another fire song. So, like, going to your point about the sound, like, I've never heard anything like his album from him at all. Like,
dope.
At all.
Dope. Hey, I see you brought the rest of your brothers here as well. Santi's in the building. Let's pass on the mic real quick. Santi, how you doing, man? You good?
Good, bro.
Good go.
Right. So, did you play any role on this project as well? Apart from regular A&R and as you would do as a friend and a brother.
I mean, it's Slight book hero.
Okay.
Track 9.
Okay.
It's with Nasty C.
Mhm.
Called Express.
Okay.
Produced by Audacity.
Right. Okay. And Genio's in the building as well. How did you get the doctor?
Bambino.
Did you get the doctor on the project as well? Yeah.
I produced the song. I produced one of like my favorite key songs. One of the deepest.
What's it called?
It's called Outcast.
What up, Doc? So how'd you get to produce the record when you're always in the hospital?
Should I pull the mic closer?
Well, it was basically how do you even get into his hands? I think what happened was I think I was making a beat for someone else actually in the studio.
It was for Bridge.
I think it was for Bridge, and then he just heard it and he was like, "Yo, I'm taking this."
There was a song on it.
Yeah, there was actually even a song
on it.
He actually had recorded, and he was like, "Nah, I'm taking this. and then Bridge was like, "No." Bridge was like, then Odyssey was like, "Don't worry, I'll give you something."
No. That's not actually what happened. That's not what happened. I remember. Immediately Bridge was like, "Nah." I just said, "Bro, I executively produced your album," and then you freed it.
Wow, that is
because we just wrapped up Bridge's project, and I produced like 80% of it. So it was just like, bro, is it really about beats? Like, it really about beats? I was like, yeah, have it. And I just knew, like, when I heard it, I was like, nah, I know I have to. I hadn't even written anything to it then, but it was just like, I felt like if I passed it off, I would probably not forgive myself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's how it works.
All right, listen up, guys. If you're listening to the show, we have got Odensi, Santi, Genio, and Shani in the building, and all of them, one way or the other, have had a hand in creating this masterpiece you're about to listen to. It's the debut album of Odensi the Engine, which has been a long time coming, by the way. So we're going to play you some music now. I'm going to start with the first song. Odensi, go ahead.
Do you want to pick or
no? I'm going to ask you to pick.
All right. Go ahead. What song are we playing first? One of you, yeah.
One of you, right?
Yeah, one of you.
Okay, so can you tell me about that record real quick?
Shit. Okay. Wanted You is a special song for me because I really wanted to. I've been trying to make a song like that. I was failing. I tried like 3 times. I failed, and when I got it, it was like nobody else around me at that moment felt the way I felt. Like they didn't think I had gotten anything. And
what do you mean?
I almost like so I was with GMK. I was GMK and I think someone else was there. I don't know if it was Young or Zamir. Someone else was there, and I started with the drums, and then GMK just came out from the bathroom and was like, "Bro, what the hell is this?" Yeah, like when you're experimenting, sometimes GMK can be the toughest guy.
Basically, GMK is like everyone's dad.
Yeah, like a landlord. It's just like. Yeah, you might not finish it. You might not finish it. Like I almost did it. That's why it was special because when GMK said that, if he didn't like probably just free the place. If he just stayed there, I'll probably have switched the beat because that's what I did. Sometimes I juggle between 2 beats when I'm making it, so I'm not saturated.
Yeah.
So I'll make one, go into the other file, be making the other one. So once he said it, I was just like, yeah, man, don't worry. I just went into the other beat. I was making it. So GMK left
faded.
the room. Guy, I'll put it thing again like, guy, bro. In my heart, I was excited. But when he asked, like, man, I was acting like I'm not excited. Like, man, just experimenting, man. Like, bro, I was happy. I was happy as hell. I was like, yeah, guy, I'm going this sound. Like, cause Rare is basically like, it's like sonically it models like the 80s. Like 80s pop and 90s R&B, just like it's very, very nostalgic and it's very like fat, very airy and dreamy.
It's got a disco feel to it.
Yeah, I remember when I made it, I sent it to Shani and I sent it to A. Immediately A heard it, was just like, bro, God bless you.
Yeah, like, A would love that. That's A sound right
I was like, that's it. That's all I need. Like, I didn't even send it to too many people because I was gauging it on it. Oh man, I don't even care if no one likes the song, bro. I made a mad song. Like this is mad to me. This is some Bobby Brown stuff.
That track was like,
yeah. So
yeah. Okay, let's check it out, guys. This is brand new, guys. You've not heard it anywhere else. Remember, anything you hear now officially drops on Friday, the 12th October 2018. We're about to be a remarkable date. Make sure you mark it down in your calendar and look out for it. All right? We're pushing good music. Stay with us.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music.
She coming for the pussy, she gon' take a beat it up.
I got something to say.
Crazy. Hey, so hold on. Yo, shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
you know what?
Something to say.
There are very few people in this building right now who can really, really go back to this time. Shout out to my boy Ike in the building, man. Say what up, dog.
That's dope.
Yeah. Sounds like that.
I don't talk.
No, I listen to you because you're from. You understand?
Yeah. Much about music.
Yeah,
when
respect.
I hear something that is fly,
Respect,
that is dope. That is international.
Mm-hmm.
That is international, and that will bring back nostalgia for so many people. But you're introducing an old sound, giving it a new coated feel to a young audience. Brother, fly.
Yes, thank you.
Yo, keep flying, man.
Amen.
Hey, the project is called Rare, so you already understand. You're about to hear some Rare tunes.
Yo, listen. So I guess I'm one of the other people that can relate to this. 19 days. I don't look it.
Oh no, I can too. I'm no man. I was way born back then. I was rocking back in the
we're wearing diapers in 19.
Disco dog.
But honestly, so let me say this real quick. So honestly, since Desire, nothing's really pinched me. Not to say you're not doing great music, bro. You're doing amazing music. But you see, Desire just flawed my destiny. It flawed, like I felt like, okay, this is dope-ish, like really groundbreaking stuff. Until now. Now, for me, brother, I don't listen to normal music. This is something I will bump in my car the whole year. This is new edition. All I'm hearing on this is new. You replicated
so let me tell you,
that 80s, early 90s sound, my G. This is a win.
So somewhere along the song, I was waiting to hear Ralph Tresvant come on the song and just put on his little soft, silky vocals on it. Like
when you expect to hear something like, "Don't you hear it?"
Yeah, someone talking. I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that, but I was like thinking, man, God, I don't want to play this at the club. I don't want to hear that part. Yeah.
We spoke about that for the live experience.
Yeah,
like,
we did.
adding
For the
that
live
kind of
experience,
aspect to that.
we're gonna
Right,
do a lot
right.
of stuff.
Yo, this is truly groundbreaking.
Beautiful.
This is groundbreaking.
Okay,
It's dope.
okay. So, guys, you already know where this is going. All right.
I hope there's a video for this track. 'cause
Yeah,
I'd love
The
to
video
see
for
directed by Santi,
your
man.
interpretation.
Don't worry, bro. See,
The
bro,
video for
trust
one of
me.
you? Oh,
There's
God.
two things you can trust me with. Trust me with the music and trust me with the visuals because I got Santi. So, and this guy is like, people don't know yet, but this guy is one of the best minds we have in the country right now visually. He's done his homework indirectly, like in terms of like just being inspired by a lot of film. Growing up from, he knows more about Nollywood than even some of the people that have been acting for years. You know, when you're in a place, you don't really know what's going on. When you're outside, you watch it.
Word.
So trust me. Some years we see, don't talk.
So
Let's do it.
So
Jesus.
So I'm getting messages in from even my sports guys, my sports guys at the beat. They're saying, "Tell Odunsi that wanted you is the truth." Yo, you're about to wake up some daddies here. Engine. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next song. All right, guys.
Next.
What's next?
Yeah, should we give them a falling?
Nah, that's wild. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Chill, bro.
Yeah,
That's wild, bro. What about Angel?
Angel.
Yeah.
Let's do Angel.
Angel?
Can I talk about Angel?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. This Angel is very special. I feel like it might be one of my like probably best written songs.
Yeah.
In terms of like, not like what I mean by written is not like saying too much, but like in terms of like where my head was, and I was able to channel everything on my mind in such a subtle way it fly over your head. So like for me, like
that was Angel, right?
Yeah. So it was like a thing where I write a lot of love songs, but Angel is a love song that is not just about love, like talks about so many things like mortality, subconscious world. Like
what's your views on mortality, family?
So I think about death a lot. Like it's just something that crosses my mind. Like what's it like when you die? What, like is there another world? Are you, when you're thinking, are you dead in another world? Like just different things, but like not wanting to do too much in terms of like the music. But thing is, if you're in that headspace when you hear it, that's exactly what you think about.
Right.
But if you're just hearing it like on the car, you're just gonna sing the melodies. But like it's two ways.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I feel about the song. That's why I feel is my like one of my best written songs.
So how would you advise one to listen to the music with a headphone on?
No advice, man. Listen to.
No, I'm just saying like.
So it's this is the
because
thing.
You
this
just
is why.
This
is why Rare is really important to me, because it's a project where if you don't even care about anything at all, you still enjoy the music.
Dope.
And if you care a lot about a lot, you love the music.
Right.
So like there's a lot of detail, but I wrote it in a way where it's like a kid, like a 2-year-old kid can bob their head.
So there's layers to it.
Yeah, and someone who's like 80-year-old who's about to die probably next week, they'll hear it and be like, yeah, it's cool, man. I've enjoyed my life.
Yeah. Dope. Okay, let's play this. It's called Angels. It features Duendita. Who's that?
She's fire. Like she's probably one of the best singers I've heard since. Like
she's an
I don't
angel.
know, her voice.
She's an angel.
Yo, she's up there with like Adele and co.
She in the country?
No, she's Puerto Rican. She's from America.
How'd you get on the track?
Bro, she just messaged me on Twitter one day. She's like, I like In the Morning so much. I play it every day. And I was like, yeah, thanks. And then there was one day, we used to talk. So I was but she never talked about collabing because she probably, no shots or anything, but she probably didn't really think I was
that good
in her range in terms of like music making, because
Right.
she just heard In the Morning. And it's like In the Morning is like a Caribbean pop song. So she was listening to it based on like how she listens to Afrobeats. She probably found it on an Afrobeats playlist. So yeah.
No shorts.
No shorts. But like she was just listening to it to dance to, based on like, yeah, I like this music, I do my makeup to, I dance to. So I was on FaceTime and I played her some beats. And then this song was already half done. So I played Angel. Babe was like, bro, I'm about to cry. And like she was like, please, can I ask you a favor? Can I be on this song? And I was like, wow, sure thing, man. Like, no problem.
Played it all calm and shit.
Yeah, I was like, I was happy as hell because I really, really respected her because I listened to her music and her voice is so powerful. I was like, wow, this chick might be the one, man. Yeah, like she might be one of those people that they just drop some album like that. How Adele dropped the album, they just dropped the album. Everybody just crying to their music, like
right.
Yeah. So she has a lot of soul in her voice. So she was perfect for it.
All right, let's check it out. All right, so it's called Angel, featuring Duendita. I kind of like the name too. Duendita.
Yeah.
PGM Radio, guys, we're back in a short bit.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music.
She coming for the pussy, she gon' take a beat it up. Imagine if I never got the chance to know you. Imagine if I never got the chance to hold you. And even if I die right now, I'll be your angel. 'Cause I'm never gonna lose you, no. Don't worry, I got you, babe. In my other life, I'm thinking of you. So hold me close and never let me go. You wanna rock with me? Then come and let me know, boy. And even if I die right now, I'd be your angel. No, I'm never gonna lose you. No, don't worry, I got you, babe. In my other life, I'm thinking of you. Babe, in my other life, I'm thinking of you.
Here is a message coming from Grace, and you're saying, hello, presenter, nice job there. I am 36 years old, and I am a single.
I know for sure I'm gonna be your angel too. God damn it. PGM Radio, man. It's off the Project Red. It's called Angel. Odunsi the Engine giving us some rare jams.
Yeah.
Odunsi, man. Okay, so I get it, and it's not just the fact that you are what you're trying to do here is just take us through various emotions.
Yeah.
In this project.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this. This is a bit off topic, right? Because you know that there are people who are going through some really strong, deep emotional stuff, right? Were you creating any of this music? Did you have them in mind when you were creating some of the music?
Definitely. I had a tweet from like a year ago. I was like, "Where's for the rebels and the hurt?" So it's like for me, I know what pain is, like a lot, emotional pain. Like I felt it. I was molded by it. So when I'm making music, I might not be like the best like vocalist or anything, but when you listen to my music, even if it's hype, you can hear pain in it. Like you can hear in my voice when I just speak, you could just tell, even my confidence, you could tell the confidence is from like a lot of pain. It's like, this guy had to get himself up by himself. He had to like muster his confidence to do what he's doing. So it translates into the music, and when I make it, it heals me. And if I could still feel that way from my music, then I know that definitely some people out there
is benefiting from it,
would definitely get therapy from it.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I know. Like definitely for him, like he speaks about it like openly as well, like just mental health struggles, and I know like this album has helped him a lot getting through that, and just creating in general. But this album especially, like this is his most like, and it's something like making this. I'm always like, man, like too many Nigerian albums or from Nigeria, they're not personal enough. They're not like
true this.
It might be good music, but
Yeah,
no one
yeah,
says anything.
yeah, right.
I can listen to 5 albums from someone, and I don't know anything about you.
Listen, dude. You know what this and that is. You see, this is such a valid point. I think I don't know. I'm not a creative in the sense that I don't make music.
Yeah.
But I've always said if I were to create music or anything, it would be something that I'm first of all passionate about and something where I can tell either my life story or a story.
Exactly.
Because if you're gonna spend time, then why should it be for just the mundane stuff? You understand? I don't get it. Don't get me wrong. We all want to party. We all want to have a good time, but there's just a lot to say.
The thing about it is even in a party, like I don't know how to explain it.
Even
like,
in a party,
you can still say real shit in pop music, man.
You can still say stuff in pop. Like you can still talk about.
At the end of the day,
like for example,
Taylor
like
Swift
Alter
be saying real
Cruz, like
shit.
Alter Cruz, for example, Alter Cruz, for example, like that's one of my more up tempo songs, bro. You can. That's my Friday night in 16 bars.
Yeah.
Take Mike. Sandy, you gotta get a mic if you want to say something.
Okay. So
yeah, go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, I'm saying the thing with the kind of pop songs like he makes or we make,
Right.
we still put what we do. We still like sprinkle
your
bits of our lives
personality on
into
it.
it.
Yeah.
So at least like when you hear, you know, okay, you know, like these guys do this. Like,
Right.
these guys.
Right.
So here's the thing. Let me try and explain it before I ask you a question.
Yeah.
Odunsi. So the art of storytelling is dead. Like a lot of us from the last generation grew up listening to mostly storytelling music from our rappers, Kanai Bus, Tupac, Biggie. A lot of the greats always told stories, even when they were partying, like you said.
Yeah.
They always told stories.
Yeah.
Even the last generation of Nigerian artists told loads of stories. You don't bash my car.
Yeah,
a lot of so it's like things have changed, and I guess it's kind of like the trend. Like it's the whole MTV generation where everyone just wants to talk mindless stuff, and but
no. See,
no, I don't think it's MTV generation.
I think I get what he's saying. Now it's accepted not to say real, like to be on a song and not say anything.
Yeah.
But the question I wanted to ask you was, do you think your music would be this poignant without, or this full of depth without your pain? Like if you hadn't gone through your life experiences, would you still be able to make? And I asked Thames this the other day.
Everyone does go through things.
Yeah, I know, but
what he's saying is, you said your pain molded you.
Yeah, molded you.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, it's like most artists, man. Like, I it's hard to find an artist that isn't like that didn't have some that side in them. It's just like how you decide to take it out.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, it's not even like a thing where you had to actually talk about pain. It's like a thing where
it's a source of inspiration.
It's just a source of inspiration. It's just like you understand what it feels like to be very low, so you can go into that place again and draw out something that being on the high side. It's like how noise and silence work. It's like there's a lot going on here and there's nothing going on there, and then you just go there, watch everybody, look at how this guy's moving his own feet, look at how that person is. You can tell more things about what's going on when you're away. And isolation is caused by pain most times, or just previous pain or trauma. So it's easier for you to like tell the stories of the world or tell people things that they have in conversations but never hear in songs. So you just be like what Drake does is you just say it, and we're just like, oh yeah,
I know his way he's talking about it, exactly.
I know what you're talking about. So and that's like our job as artists, is just to like paint that picture, whether it's like club songs, whether it's like R&B, whatever it is, just paint the picture.
Please keep bringing back the artist.
But see, but the truth is, like Monster has just said, and I think we've echoed this in so many other ways on the show. It's the fact that there's depth in the music. Do you understand? Now, for everyone will have to now decide what depth it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether it's
for yourself.
Yeah, whether for yourself. And Yeah. I think that's very important, especially when it comes to art. So, yeah, man. Okay, let's get back to the album.
Having philosophical thoughts here and discussions. Look at us.
All right, so we've played One and Two. We've played Angel. What we got?
I'm playing Take a Break.
Take a Break.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's another personal track.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like probably one of the oldest ones on the project too.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is one of my favorite songs from the project.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Again, I just feel he really like dug deep and said how he feels. The thing about Dunsi, like everything he's just said, but like as a person, he's quite private.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even when I talk to him, like he will say something without really saying it, but like I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
But he knows how to like protect himself, which everyone does.
Right.
Like I always say, people like have layers. Everyone just has more layers before you break through to actually speaking to them.
Right.
And he's like that as well.
So the first time I heard the song, I liked the song. Like I liked the song, but then when he actually broke it down for me and actually told me what the song was about,
right?
Like he gave it a whole new
Different
meaning.
exactly.
Like it made me actually cherish the song. Like wow,
dope,
incredible.
Do you want to break that down for us?
I mean, yeah, sure thing.
Do you want us to listen to it first?
No, I think
Yeah.
I see.
I feel like I could break it into half. Like I could do some now and give some more context when the song plays.
Okay.
But like Take a Break is a song I made when at a point in my life where it was like I was just adjusting to really being a musician as a job or like as a lifestyle, no more like or something I had started doing like because it was my hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point it was very weird for me because I had just realized that I can't keep up with everything or everyone and I can't please everyone.
Right.
And it was so heartbreaking because I thought I was going to be able to do it. And times when like relationships I had would never work out because at first they'll be like, yeah, I understand what you're doing, but like they don't. They probably never will.
Right.
And that's a sad story. It's heartbreaking to think about.
Was
and
it a case of time?
Yeah, it's different things. It's time. It's like a thing where like you like attention. Yeah, it's just like you're working, and then when you're not working, like you're resting.
And they still want that time.
Yeah, it's like you're resting.
Yeah, I get it.
And then other times, and the other side of the thing is like my relationship with my mom had just become strong, but then it was about to break down again. So it was like shaky because like my mom didn't just get like, she's like, how can you call your own mother in like a week? It was so weird to her. She didn't understand it. She was like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like your brother is a pilot and he calls me like twice a week. Like he's in the air most of the week. He calls me like, how can't you call me? And like for me, when I saw that, I was heartbroken again.
Right.
And like that's two sides. So I'm just like, at that point, I felt like, bro, the song is more like me just echoing what they are saying to me and saying back what I feel like saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a break.
I was gonna say what's important, like everything you just said, and what's more important is that like you can relate that to anyone. It doesn't have to be someone going for music.
Yeah.
Anyone's ever in their life dedicating themselves to something, you know the personal sacrifice you've made to do that.
Listen, I totally agree. Not to. I just want to just throw this in there as well. Most parents who love their kids, obviously, as they age, they would really want you to get in touch with them as much as possible. I'm not even gonna lie. My mom is closest to my most elder brother, my most senior brother, right? He calls her every day, and I'm not playing. They talk every day. But, my mom and my woman are so close that they talk every day. So the fact that she talks to her, I'm thinking like, everything is all right.
Everything's good.
But she hit me up, sometime and like, listen, why is it that I talk to your wifey, I talk to your brother, and I don't talk to you? And I'm like, but I know how you're doing. I hear, I get a progress report about you every day. But she says not the same thing. I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So I get you there, and I'm making some effort. I changed that. I make a conscious effort to call, check on her. She's now on WhatsApp. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Definitely. It's needed, man. It's needed. They need that love. They need that, especially because they're thinking about you every time. You don't even know.
True.
The reason why they think about you so much is because you're away for most of the time.
Yeah. I agree.
So when someone's away for that long, you're just like, what's really going on with you? Like, are you even okay?
Right.
So that's how they start to think about the worst things that could happen to you. So you just have to like chip in, like, yo, I'm good. I hope you're good too.
I hear you. Hey, listen, check this record out, and I hope it touches you as well. All right. If you haven't been making as much effort to talk to your parents, do that. I mean, not even just your parents, those who love you. All right, just do that.
She said to me, take a break from me. Don't you ever pause. You so far away. You don't ever call. Waiting patiently. We just need to talk. Take a break from me. Take a break from me. Take a break from me. Don't you ever pause. You so far away. You don't ever call. Waiting patiently. We just need to talk. Take a break from me. Take a break from me. Whoa. You and me need more than average. I don't think you understand. That's why I'm working all the time. Yeah, man, trying to reach my line. Them they talk plenty, but they know send me before. Mom see they vex for me. She they vex for me. I know. Mommy e kale, e ma binu. Mo sheshe ri mi skoye ni suru. Ni suru. Mama toxic. Take a break from me. Don't you ever pause. You so far away. You don't ever call. Waiting patiently. We just need to talk. Take a break from me. Take a break from me. Take a break from me. Don't you ever pause. You so far away. You don't ever call. Waiting patiently. We just need to talk. Take a break from me. Take a break from me. Patiently, we just need to talk. Take a break from me. Take a break from me.
When I'm trapped in my motherfucking car because I'm listening to your shit.
Whoa. I don't know what to say, man. Like, I appreciate it, man.
You don't need to say nothing. Just keep doing what you do, Poppy. You're the truth, goddammit.
True talk.
Yeah.
Man. True talk.
Shit. I mean, what can I say?
Swear down. Next track.
You're the man, goddammit. I don't know who you are. I just heard the name of Gucci and y'all. What the fuck me, goddammit? You know, but now I know why they call you the Agent Poppy. You was goddamn V12, baby. Goddamn V12.
Thanks, man, G. God bless. God bless, bro. Amen. Amen. Bless, man. I appreciate you. God bless, bro. God bless. God bless, bro. God bless.
Thank you, bro.
God bless, bro. God bless.
All right, man. Yo. Oh, Duncy, man, there's real fan love, man. There. I'm not even listen,
I
dude.
appreciate it, man.
And the funny thing is, he just said it. He's not even a fan. He's just someone who just got converted.
Yeah.
Just right now listening to the music.
Yeah.
He's hear the name, but he's just getting converted to the music.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal. Like, I always say this. Like, that's why I told you it's never really personal, those people that, like, get at me. It's just like, they're just looking at me and they're looking at people who, like, think I'm something. I'm just like, why do you, like, what's the big deal? Like, what's going on? And then that's how it is. People need to be shown why they should believe in you. So It's a normal thing.
Should you really care about whether they do or not?
Bro, man, I used to. But then when I realized that not everything's for everyone.
Right.
And then I went all in. I put all myself into the music. I wasn't putting my all before. I put in like halfway. And like now I put everything inside. So that reaction is that's what's coming from that. It's like music is spiritual. So everything I put in the song that day spiritually is pouring into him right now. That's what he's feeling.
Because I just feel like when a lot of people are coming for you and not having much constructive or positive to say, that's just bad energy, and really you don't want to be in any bad energy space.
No, definitely. I try my best to not. Actually, like sometimes.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, this is being an R&B dude right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my rapper shit. On some serious note, there are a lot of people, like not even on a personal thing, there are a lot of people, and this is the important distinction. It's not fans, it's not normal people. There are people in the industry that don't want to see these guys win.
Yeah, they really don't.
For whatever reason it is, whether it's because they want the pop music that's popping now to keep popping, or it's just to prove a point. And this album will change everything.
God bless you, man.
Not what it is.
Listen, God bless you, man, and God bless everybody who believes too. You know, I'm not even playing. But you know, we need more soldiers, bro.
Front line, you already know.
Front line,
you already know.
Yeah, we just need more.
Each day becomes bigger.
We just need more soldiers. That's all we need, man.
Each day, and I'm not like, look, bro. Before the year ends, there's an amount of projects that drop, and like Santi's up next, and like, bro, trust me, like, I'm happy I'm going first because it's just like warm up. It's like, guys, get ready, Sha. So when you're used to this one, then this guy let's come on. So like, and then next Tay, and then Don Lee, and then bro, trust me, like this is how people I've watched Tay work on his album for like the same amount of time I worked on mine, like 2 years. Bro, dude is just day in Abuja right now.
Bro, I just go back from
every
Abuja,
night,
bro.
every night polishing.
Some next shit.
This dude was in Abuja like last week now, bro.
Donnie linked me up with him on Abuja, that album. Like, the end of this year is just gonna be crazy. And like, I just can't wait.
Looking forward to it. Yeah,
good music.
Pass, Mike. When's yours cup dropping?
I can't say.
I was about to say, there's no way this guy said the date.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't have a clue when?
No, I do. I just can't.
Okay, wait. Just get on mic real quick.
Yeah, so I can't say the dates. Okay. I know the exact dates for sure, which I would say soon.
But why can't you say they just want to know why?
Yeah, just for the suspense.
Okay.
I want Shino Rambo. I want Rambo.
But Odunsi did something, right? So before he announced his date, he started using Rare and started just putting that out. I'm just saying that's him. Probably.
Yeah, no, it's a different thing because like if anyone knows Santi or if you watch Santi's mystery is like his biggest.
So let me tell you, I keep telling this story. I don't know if he still remembers.
Yeah.
For me, one of the most hurtful thing was when he was releasing Susie's Funeral. And he woke me up in the morning and sent me the record and I listened to it. And then he told me he was going to give it out for free.
Yeah, he was about to put it on SoundCloud, I remember.
And I was begging him. This is like 2 years ago. I was begging him like 2 or 3 years ago. I said, don't put this out for free.
Yeah, I remember Dog was one of the first guys.
I said this is
first actually.
I said this is in its purest. Do not put it out for. Listen, dude, I kept begging. He like, nah, man. And what he said in confidence was like, man, I can make another one anytime. I was like, whoa. Like
what I just heard.
I was like, whoa.
Trust me.
What? Yeah. So I'm a believer. But listen, just know this. Whenever you're ready. I can't wait to consume that as well.
I wanted to add about Take a Break. I forgot to add. There's a section in the song that was like talking about this certain period in my life. I was battling with like also relationships with like just fellow like artists and like people, just human relationships. So there's a part in the song where I'm like so in the verse. So I start verse. I say you and me need more than average. I don't think you'll understand it. That's why I'm working all the time. Beerman trying to hit my line. And like that part to me was like at that point when it came out, it was supposed to be a love song and talking about my mom and relationships I was going through. But that part snuck in. I feel like it was like supposed to be there because at that point I was going through this thing where I was having like this weird relationship with human beings where someone messages you is like, bro, can you do this for me? And then like 10 other people do the same thing. And then like you don't, and like when you say no to one of them, the way they make you feel. So I was having like denial. I was like, wow, am I a bad person or am I a good person? Yeah. Am I supposed to say yes to everyone? Am I supposed to say no to anyone? So it's a conversation I had with myself for a while. And then what would help me out with this is I'll just think about the person. Like, if I wasn't even doing anything for myself, would this person even care to ask me for stuff? So yeah, that was how I dealt with that.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. Okay, so we are going to play the last song, but it's not the last song on the EP.
Yeah.
We've just selected 4 songs to play for you, and I want to assume these 4 songs are just 4, different songs to just give you a little bit of an understanding of what Rare is going to be all about. Like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the show, there's an exclusive private listening, a live listening happening tomorrow. I can't give you the address. Why
are you doing this? Why are you telling them about it? Like,
because I have to. Because you see, here's the thing. Honestly, here's what I want. Yeah, you see, we've tried to get the true followers of the music there.
Yeah,
because I think they deserve to consume that
first. They do,
and then everybody else has to, get in line with the suspense.
Yeah, definitely.
And when it drops on Friday, you get it. And as this happens, when you put out the next project in the future, the listening might be even bigger. But then you know that you have more people who are following it.
Yeah, no. For me, it's always been. We always told all of us. We're always like, true. We respect the people who, firstly, respect us. That's like our principle to everything we do. It's like respect gives respect back. So it's like it's not based on money, not based on age, not based on anything. It's like no clouds, nothing. You respect me, I respect you, and that's what we do with the fans. It's like I know you guys put your trust in me. There's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't because of what's going on right now, how things may sound, or how people may have been talking down on what we do, but like you're still here. So you guys are the reasons why I'll make this project for firstly. So that's how we see the things.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, we're gonna.
Sorry, hold on, real quick. Is it a daytime listening or evening time listening? That's all I want to know.
It's an evening. What do you mean you're there now?
I know I'm there. I just want the people to just tempt their minds small.
No.
Nah, man. Why are you guys trying to make people pull up?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, shout out Donley. Donley's tuned in.
Are you serious?
Shout out Donley. Chubbs.
Wait.
Chubbs going away. Chubbs have been trying to steal Donley from me, man. What's going on, bro?
Wait. Where's she on? Is she on? Where's she on?
She's in the UK.
No. I mean, is she on the phone or what?
No.
We're just chatting, right? Yo, Lady D, we can't wait for you to come back.
Yeah, bro.
All love, girl. You know that. Can't just
Bug life.
It's bug life.
Lady bugs.
Okay. One last thing. We're going to wrap this up from here, right?
Yeah.
I understand Rare, and I'm sure everybody else in the studio understands Rare.
Yeah.
And my hope is that people this will open their minds to also to just broaden their minds a little bit and understand what you're trying to do here. But like I say, for any great project, it doesn't just end with putting out the music.
Yeah.
And it doesn't also end with just putting out the videos.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? One of the most beautiful thing as an artist is to be able to come face to face with the fans and share the music, share that experience with them.
Definitely.
Not a lot of people have seen you that much.
Yeah, definitely. That's true.
I think it's intentional that you did that.
Yes, very intentional.
I remember the conversation you and I had the early days about performances. So, I'm pretty sure that now that you've put this out.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I was literally going to go on my Twitter tomorrow and be like, yo, I'm going to clear everybody on my fans, clearing everybody. Fans are here to like, yo, if you don't like me, if you like me, guy, bump this thing. Like, just give it one listen. Bro, we need to learn the lyrics. We need to know all the songs. We need to spread it, disturb someone, play it everywhere. Like, because we're already on the other side. Do you understand? We're already against the. Do you understand? Whatever is happening, we're against the wave. So it's like the only way that it's going to reach where we're trying to make it reach is by like just being annoying, I guess.
And someone once said this, like, listen, you haven't really lived life if you haven't really, lived. Like, some people just exist. And I don't know how else to say, but like, we should definitely adopt that mantle.
Yeah, that's why it's very important that Rare is a successful project. That's why. That's one of the things I was saying. That's why.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. You see, right here at the club, man, we've been living fearless all day.
I know.
We get bashed left and right.
Day one.
Up and down. They try to pull acid. We be doing some, giving them Keanu Reeves moves. But you know what? Hey,
I think let me maybe not correct you, but let me say something. I think it's a success because you put it out already.
No. I know
what you meant.
Based on me.
Yeah.
And based on Chubby Chubs. Based on Santi, based on Jinio. And shout out to Jinio. First of all, Jinio is like one of the hard most.
So quiet.
Is it?
Bro,
yeah.
The record of the whole album.
Bro.
You might have the best record.
Bro, Jinio might be the hardest working producer right now. Like, how can you be a doctor and you make 2 beats a day? Junior produced Freaky. He's producing the next Santi single, which is her. Bro. So that's another thing, Sha, but I know it doesn't want to be loud too much. Everything's about seasons. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Left to us, where's a success? Based off just we've come this far. It's been 2 years strong. So that's done. There's no one that can change anything about that. Red is a classic, platinum.
Word.
So,
even
bro, is that
even with
it's platinum? We're platinum. I'm making my own plaque. I'm making my own plaque, and I will take a picture on Instagram. We're platinum. Chubby Chubs get his own. Santi get his own. Everybody, Rare plats. But what I meant by that is, it's a thing where if we can break doors that haven't been broken before, that's the important thing. I feel like that's what drives. That's my purpose. That's why I do a lot of things I do. I wake up every day and that's what I think about. It's just like I do stuff when anyone's younger brother is who is 11 now is 18. No one's going to be asking them, oh, you should do this because you're Nigerian. Bro, they will just be making music. That's my own dream. That's what me and Santi talk about every night. We're just like, bro, all these guys, I don't want them to be worrying about any of this. Let's suffer this suffering now. I want them, don't worry, be like, does it sound mad or it doesn't sound mad? That's all they should be thinking about. Yeah, that's it for us.
To add to that before you wrap up, guys, like, I've been lucky enough, like, even witnessing this, to see a lot of, like, music revolutions in different countries. Like, I was in London where grime was becoming grime again. And now where this is becoming this, I followed Chicago rap heavily when Chance was breaking out.
Yeah.
And I always talk to both Santi and Odunsi about this. There's always that one project that breaks the door down. And not even about success, but I honestly personally feel this could be like the most important album out of Nigeria for a very long time. Like, you guys heard Wanted You. There's nothing like that out right now. And it gives you that feeling again. And it reminds me when Skep dropped Konnichiwa, when Chance dropped Acid Rap. Like, we're back here again. Like, and this album is it, man. Rare.
Yo, the only thing last thing I just want to say is today has been an amazing show. And it's showing, I don't know, Nigeria, it's a new dawn.
Yeah.
You know? We love Afro beats, so if you want to call it Afro beats, Afro pop, whatever it is, but there is something else going on over here. And whether the gatekeepers in the industry want to fully embrace it or not, this movement is about to ignite the whole thing. It's changing the whole rules, you know? So it's time promoters locally and internationally start getting behind this scene, and let's start pushing this new wave, this new sound internationally, because these young guys and girls that are doing this stuff, I mean, they've got something special to offer the world. And it will be a crime, right? It's one thing them doing the music, they're the artists, they're doing the music, but now it's time for the promoters to step up. And if the promoters, the gatekeepers that are currently controlling stuff, if they ain't stepping up, then guess what? Dog, the PGM, whether it's Native Soul, we need to combine. We need to bring all these forces together and take this new wave scene internationally and do a big show. Let's tour the UK. Let's get it through all the universities and let's promote this new scene because it's coming to take over.
That's a plan, bro. That's a plan, bro.
Right.
On the line. Die on the line.
Line up.
Die on the line.
Right. Hey, guys, listen up. We're wrapping up the show. We're going to play this last song called Star Signs featuring Runtown. I want to talk about it. We've actually extended the show longer. My man A had a little set we're going to play for us real quick. So tell me about the Star Sign real quick, and then A's going to get on.
Yeah, Star Signs. This is a special song. Runtown. What can I say, man? I love the song. Star Signs is special, first of all, because of the topic. There's nobody in Nigerian music that's talking about zodiacs or like just first of all. And then I was able to do I was able to do it organically, so it's not like it's forced, like I'm trying to like force the topic in. It's basically, it was inspired by like the weekend. I think it was Santi's birthday, I don't know, there was some weird ass weekend. It was like, so basically a lot of my friends are like Geminis, and Geminis are people who are born like from like late May to like mid June or late June, and like all our birthdays were like 2 days apart. And there was this weekend, yeah, bro, all our birthdays, and it was like this weekend that was so wild. And I was like, every night I was meeting a new girl that I found interesting, and I just noticed that all of them had the same vibes. Yeah, and they were always, the first thing they just asked me, what's your sign? And then I was like, you know what? When I get home, I'll write a song about this. And then when I wrote it, I don't know why. I told Shani. When I sent it to Shani, he was like, "What are you thinking?" And I said, "Runtown." Shani was like, "Done." Yeah. Shani was like, "That's it. That's the person." Yeah. I was expecting him to go back and forth with me, be like, "Bro, I'm not sure," but like the fact that he heard it too made me more like certain about the feature. So
the two heavyweight features on the album were like very important, but also very organic. It wasn't like, oh, we're looking for a hit. Let's go.
Yeah.
It was very like, oh, this person fits on this record.
Yeah.
We hit them up and they were like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Permit me to say, I think this is Runtown's best verse.
Sound good.
I don't know. I told him, bro. So it's not like I'm saying it behind his back.
Word to sound good.
I told him, word to sound good. It went off. He said a lot. It's more than I ever heard him say. He said a lot.
All right, let's play it. Yeah. Guys, we're wrapping this up. After that, you're going to listen to a 15-minute set. My man A is about to shut it down. But listen, A, big shout out to everybody who tuned in. You guys are absolutely amazing, man. And listen, the project drops, Rare drops on the 12th of October, which is in a day's time. Today's already the 11th. So it's dropping on Friday on all streaming platforms. Listen, I'm going to tell you what. On that day, don't hit me up. If you're going to hit me up, just hit me up with a screenshot that you have bought that project or you're streaming it. That's what I want to see.
Yep.
All right? Put it up on your Instagram. Tag me on it. I'll repost that. All right? We'll repost that. All right? Just make sure you get that project. All right, guys. Here it is, Star Sign. God bless you guys. We're back again next week, Wednesday. All right? Peace. As is customary on the PGM Radio Show.
Talking that talk, breaking them hits from all over Nigeria. We push good music.
She coming for the pussy, she gon' take, I beat it up.